So my assignment now is to learn a little bit more about the bill topic that my class has selected. So I've come to the main homepage to ledge.wa.gov. So I'm going to come over here to the right side, really easy, select bills. I know my bill number. I'm going to type it in there, 5022, search. Okay, so I have come to my bill homepage, and as a lobbyist, I will check this page every day if I'm working on the bill, because I'm going to want to know, where was this bill referred to committee? When is that committee holding a public hearing? Because I may want to sign into that public hearing and provide public testimony or send an email, or I want to know, when can I engage in the process and provide my opinion for the legislature to consider? So I can see up here on the top that Senator Doss is the first name listed in the sponsors. So she's the lawmaker that is the prime sponsor, and she'll be working to advance the bill. She has worked with her colleagues, and the rest of the list of these names here are legislators who have signed on as co-sponsors. So when I come down to the bill history, we're looking at a bill that has already passed. You might be signing on to a bill that's in process, and all this information won't be filled out yet because all these things haven't happened, but I see all the important moments in the life of this bill. When we go down by date, we can see that it was referred to which committee. This documents every step along the way. There are hyperlinks that show us who voted which way, after it passed through environment, it went to Ways and Means, and all the way down to when it exited the Senate. Then further down, the bill then crosses over, goes to the House side, and all that same information is here about the House of Representatives and my bill progress. Now I want to dive a little more into the content of the policy. So I'm going to scroll down on the 5022 bill page at the available documents. There's a whole number of documents that are here. The further I go down this list, the more recent version of the bill that I'm going to find. The original bill, where the bill started, all the changes along the way, down to session law. That's actually what passed the legislature. So don't go to the original bill because that's how it started. Make sure you start at the very last item in the list of bill documents. So if I look at bill reports, I want to do the same thing, go to the very last final bill report, because that's the most recent up-to-date information. But these bill reports are sort of a summary, much easier to read version of the bill than the actual legal language of the bill language. So focus on the bill reports. They will reflect the significant changes in easy to understand language. I'll find bulleted information that summarizes the bill. It will summarize the arguments that the proponents of the bill were making. So sort of the pro statement and the con statement. Next, it says fiscal note. So that essentially is, how much will this bill cost? Again, I want to go to the most recent. So I will look for the latest date, this one on 4/27. So let's view note on the left-hand side. When I look at the bottom of this fiscal note here, it's telling me in which year, how much the bill costs. So all sorts of detailed fiscal information. Now I need to dive in and find more information about that bill. If I come back to the bill page, we look down at the bottom of our page, we can see the amendments. And so this is a whole list of what the amendments are, who sponsored, where it was introduced. So this, where it says type, is that it was introduced on the floor in committee. Then we can see if the amendment or the suggestion has been adopted or not adopted. Finally, scroll down to the bottom of the bill page and it says available videos. I can click on these links and actually watch the first committee hearing in the Senate Environment, Energy, and Technology, and I can watch the videos and the progress of the bill. Now, there's a lot of information that is being posted on this webpage, so it's not always up to date. So the video may not be available, but it's always a good place to check if you want to watch that live discussion of the hearing on the bill that you're researching.